The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus put a parable before the crowds. The kingdom of heaven may be compared to a man who sowed good seed in his field. While everybody was asleep, his enemy came, sowed darnel all among the wheat, and made off. When the new wheat sprouted and ripened, the darnel appeared as well. The owner's servants went to him and said, "Sir, was it not good seed that you sowed in your field? If so, where does the darnel come from?" "Some enemy has done this," he answered. And the servants said, "Do you want us to go and weed it out?" But he said, "No, because when you weed it out, the darnel, you might pull up the wheat with it. Let them both grow till the harvest. And at harvest time, I shall say to the reapers, first collect the darnel and tie it in bundles to be burnt. Then gather the wheat into my barn." The Gospel of the Lord. When God created the universe, the human beings, the vegetations, animals, all the living beings, it was good, as we know in the book of Genesis. So whatever he created, everything was good, which means he did not create anything bad, anything evil. God did not create evil activities or satans or devils. So whatever God created, it was good. The question may arise how the evil entered into the world, how the bad things happened in the world, because God created everything, it was good. Today's gospel is going to give us the clear picture. As we know, Jesus said about the parable of the kingdom compared to a farmer, one who went out and sowed seed in his field. He sowed wheat in his field. But what happened? As we know here, the evil person or the Satan entered in and again sowed weeds. And if you see the plant of wheat and wheat, they look like alike, they are same. We cannot distinguish. It is difficult to distinguish between wheat and the wheat. So now the servants saw these things are happening. They said, "You sowed good seed. How these bad weeds are coming out? We know you have sowed good seed. You have sowed wheat, but why the other things came out?" Then the king replied, the person replied, "In the night, the evil one has sowed the weeds." But the servant said, "So we can now remove those weeds." The king said, "Don't remove, let them grow together till the harvest. And once it is ripened, then you weed out those weeds and put into the fire. They are burnt, and the weeds will be collected and put in the burn." So here we see how this evil person or bad things are happening. Yes, in the creation of God, we find good and evil, but God did not create evil things. The evil things came out because of misuse of freedom, misuse of God's command, not obeying God's command. As we know, in Genesis, God created Adam and Eve. He told them not to touch the tree, not to eat the fruit of the tree. So here comes the serpent and telling, who told you not to eat this fruit? If you eat, you will become like a god. God also created a serpent, but God did not create a serpent to deceive the human beings. So where this evil came out, emerged, how they disobeyed, we need to understand, so far, no serpent has spoken to any human beings. If you go to zoo, I have seen hundreds of snakes. I have seen thousands and thousands of animals. No animals, no birds, no serpents, or no snakes are talking. And no human beings are listening. So from where this talking is coming out? So it was, the serpent is the symbol of evil. The serpent is the symbol of Satan. The serpent is the symbol of disobeying God's command. So God gave Adam and Eve his knowledge, wisdom, and everything, freedom. He gave knowledge and wisdom to distinguish between good and evil. He gave freedom to control. So as God created the first human beings, they started thinking, if we disobey God, if we go away from the commandments of God, if we eat the fruit of this tree, we will become like God. It is not somebody is coming from outside, although this is a story. The creation story, it is a story. But it was the human beings. They started thinking against God's law, God's command. They started doing bad things, evil things. So this is what it has happened in today's gospel. So when we are children, how good we are, how innocent we are, how beautiful, how handsome we are. But as we started growing, what happens? After 18 years, I have independence, I have freedom. So whatever I want to do, I want to do. So what happens here? The evil things are growing. Evil actions, evil deeds are happening. So, during that time of baptism, how innocent we are. But afterwards, what happens? No baptism, no confirmation. Not attending the Mass, even on Sunday or feast day. So this is what we ourselves are causing the problems. So we become like Satans or serpents or like devils once we misuse our freedom, once we misuse our knowledge and wisdom. It is not somebody is coming from outside. Yes, there are some people that are influencing us. They are not evil, they are not Satans, they are human beings. But the human beings are misusing freedom, knowledge and wisdom. So this is where the evil things are happening or satanic activities are happening. And there's a judgment. The gospel is ending with judgment. Let them grow together. But at the end, they will be separated. You need not judge anybody. Here the king did not ask the servants, you go and weed out. Sometimes we try to judge our brothers and sisters. We are not the judges. As we know, the Pope was asked about very, very important question, that he said, I am not a judge. He said, I am not a judge. He was asked about LGBTs people. He said, I am not a judge. Only God is the judge. So this is what we need to understand. God is the creator of every human beings. God is creator of good things. But later on, as we misuse our knowledge, wisdom, freedom, the evil things are happening. Let us pray in this Holy Mass that we may always understand God's love in our life and love one another and let us make use of our own freedom, knowledge, and wisdom God has given us. May the good Lord continue to bless us and help us to understand the true meaning of God's goodness in the creation.